JavaScript is everywhere on the web. It adds interactivity to websites, making them dynamic and engaging. JavaScript powers everything from simple animations to complex web applications. It's an essential skill for web developers. Mastering JavaScript opens doors to various career paths. You can become a front-end developer and build beautiful and interactive user interfaces. You can be a back-end developer using Node.js to create server-side applications. JavaScript is also the language of mobile app development with frameworks like React Native. Learning JavaScript is an investment in a versatile and in-demand skill set. With dedication and practice, you can master this powerful language. You will be well on your way to building amazing things on the web. Let's embark on this exciting journey and explore the world of JavaScript together. This roadmap will guide you through the essential concepts of JavaScript. We will start with the basics and gradually move towards more advanced topics. Are you ready? Let's begin. Every programming language uses variables to store information. JavaScript is no different. Think of variables as containers holding different types of data. In JavaScript, you can declare variables using or use for variables you might need to reassign later. Use for variables whose values might change. Use for values that should not be reassigned. JavaScript handles various data types, representing different kinds of values your code might need. The most common ones are string, represents textual data, is an example of a string. A number represents numeric data, including whole numbers, decimals, and negative values, for example, and are all numbers. Boolean represents truth values, either or. This is crucial for decision-making in your code. Object, a collection of key value pairs. It helps organize related data. For example, array, an ordered list of values. It can store any data type, for example. Null represents the intentional absence of a value. Undefined represents the absence of a value when a variable has been declared but not assigned a value. Understanding these data types is crucial, as you will use them constantly while writing more JavaScript code. These are the fundamental building blocks of your JavaScript programs. Operators are symbols that perform specific operations on values, known as operands. They are the backbone of any JavaScript code, allowing you to manipulate data and perform calculations. Arithmetic operators perform basic mathematical operations. These include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, remainder after division, increment and decrement. Assignment operators assign values to variables. The most common is the simple assignment operator. You also have compound assignment operators like AND, which combine assignment with arithmetic operations. Comparison operators compare two values and return a Boolean or result. These include equality and inequality and greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Logical operators combine or modify Boolean expressions. These include AND, OR, and NOT. Unary operators operate on a single operand. Examples include the operator returns the data type of a variable, the unary plus ace operator converts a non-number to a number, and the unary negation operator inverts the sign of a number. Ternary operator, a shorthand for the statement. It takes three operands in the form of if the condition is true, is evaluated, otherwise is evaluated. Mastering these operators is crucial for writing effective, dynamic, and efficient JavaScript code. They are the tools that bring your code to life, allowing it to make decisions, perform calculations, and manipulate data. Section 4. Controlling the flow, conditionals, and loops in JavaScript. In JavaScript, you don't want your code to always execute line by line. Sometimes you want to make decisions. You might want to repeat a block of code multiple times. This is where control flow comes in. If-else statements allow your code to branch based on a condition. If the condition is true, the code within the block executes. If the condition is false, the code within the block executes. You can also use to check multiple conditions. Switch statements provide an alternative way to handle multiple conditions. They check a variable against a list of cases, and the code associated with the matching case executes. For loops, repeat a block of code a predetermined number of times. They are perfect for iterating over arrays or performing repetitive tasks, while loops repeat a block of code as long as a condition is true. They are useful when you don't know in advance how many times a loop needs to run. do while loops are similar to loops, but they execute the code block at least once before checking the condition. Control flow structures are fundamental to programming. They give you the power to create dynamic and responsive programs that can handle a variety of tasks. Section 5. Functions, reusable blocks of code in JavaScript. Functions are blocks of code that perform a specific task. They are essential for organizing and reusing code in your programs. Functions can take input values, called arguments, and return output values. Function declaration defines a function using the keyword, followed by the function name, a list of parameters enclosed in parentheses, and the function body enclosed in curly braces. Function expression assigns a function to a variable. This is often used for anonymous functions, which are functions without a name. Arrow function is a more concise syntax for writing functions, introduced in ES6. Arrow functions are particularly useful for short, simple functions. IODIFIFI, or immediately invoked function expression, is a function that is executed as soon as it is defined. This is often used to create private scopes for variables. Functions are the workhorses of your JavaScript code. They break down complex problems into smaller, manageable tasks, making your code more organized, reusable, and easier to maintain.